I know that, and I can hear I hear it in my voice, in my mind, that someone out there is saying, well, the skills journal sounds cool, but why should I take the time to organize my skills, right? And the truth is, right, the biggest reason is because when you take what you know from your mind and write it down on paper, right, it helps you generate more thoughts, okay? Crazy, right? It sounds crazy, but it's true when you do that. And we are all visual learners, right? People are visual based learners. We learn in many different ways, but to visualize something just to helps us really see the vision even more. It solidifies it, right? So dealing with anything like when you organize something, it just brings a certain set of order to it. You know what I'm saying? Like no one wants to go to someone's house who's disorganized, right? It's just messy. It's messy, and it's like you feel uncomfortable, right? Same thing, right? Let's say you're trying to teach something to someone, but your thoughts is very disorganized, right? There's no real system to it. Well, how can you teach it then? How are they supposed to get what you know, right? And then be able to use it when it's so disorganized, right? They're not able to retain it. Versus when you organize something, right? It's easily understood. There's a visual aspect to it. There's order, right? It's not chaos, it's not anarchy, right? You feel more comfortable, right? You feel like this person is established, right? That's what it is. You're establishing yourself. You're establishing what you know. That's why it's important to do this type of stuff, because, the people who do organize their ideas on paper, those are the people who become wealthy, right? That's how and this is what I've learned, right, from many people I listen to, right? Wealthy people seek ideas, right? The people who are poor, they seek money. They chase money. But people who are wealthy, they chase ideas. So, you know what I'm saying? So when you can find a system that can organize your thoughts for you in a very comprehensive way, in a very simple way, that's money. That is an asset, That's why I feel so passionate about the skill journal. That's why I know for a fact this thing is going to take off eventually, because some people are going to go out there, hear what I have to say, and think, you know what, let me try this for myself, right? Because honestly, I'm only telling you something that I've already tried. And that's how I create my courses. I created several courses already. And I've gotten really great feedback. People was like, oh, I love this. I love how you teach it. It's very engaging. I add some music to it. I make it visual. So it's a presentation. So it's not just me talking like I'm talking now. You get the information in a very hierarchy standard, and like graphics, you know what I'm saying? So and it helps you to consume and to retain information better. So it's not just you listening to me, it's also the visual aspect and the verbal and the audio part to it. And anything you can do to help to make learning better and fun, do it. You know what I mean? Because even right now with what's going on, like with the kids at home, they're not in school anymore. So now it forces teachers to rethink how they teach, and this becomes a problem when you're teaching pedagogy, or your system or your style wasn't based on principles, right? It was just based on facts and opinions, right? Principles don't change, right? Facts change, right? People's opinions change, but principles stay the same no matter what. Those laws don't change. So that's why I developed this system on how to organize your skills based on principles, right? So it's based on a guideline, and with these principles, they don't change, and they can be used for any skill, and that's the beauty of it, because then it simplifies it. It gives you something that you don't have to think to do. It's a guide, right? the hard work was done for you already. All you gotta do is sit down and just take a few hours to really start writing, right? And then every day just adding to that guide. That's what it is. That's why, I mean, when you organize yourself, it just makes yourself more approachable. It makes yourself more like your brand stand out more. It makes people trust you more. It makes people have more confidence in what you have to say when they see that you're organized. You know, it just makes it's an overall crowd pleaser. People are willing to accept what you have to say as, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. They have an organized way of saying it. It's not just crap like thrown on a napkin or thrown